All right. Go ahead and type in the chat box where you are listening in from. As a disclaimer, I am not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I read the news, give my opinion, share suggestions, and it is up to you to make an informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to move into. Let's see. I see we've got Kenneth Alexander from Houston, Texas. Man, what game is on right now? You turned off the game to listen. Lakers played last night, I think. Or you looking at somebody else? Or the football game. My cousin Marnita from Colorado. Brandon Blevins. Gerald Garner. Gerald, I got your email about that invoice. Brian Roberts. Rosendo from Alaska. Shauna Ross, North Carolina. Tony Pinkston from Philly. I see you, Giovanni. Yeah, you're watching the football game. Well, since I hear the crowd was booing racial equality. My man Victor Huff from ATL. Jason Hamilton Smith from Australia, Queensland. All right, so let's go ahead and kick things off. I am bringing back something I used to do back in the day. So for those of you that have been following me for a while, I used to do 2 crypto talks a day, one in the morning, and then I did late night crypto talks. So if you remember those were the fun ones because, back in those days, there was so much information about crypto that was coming out. I was still in education mode, learning myself. And there was no way I could cover all of the information in one crypto talk. So I broke it up into 2, one in the morning and one in the evening. And I let the evening ones be a little bit more raunchy, can we say? Remember late night crypto talks? Those of you who listen to me know how we used to get down about back then. I remember one woman said, Brandon, how can you as a Christian be talking about sex on crypto talk or something like that back in the day? And I say, hey, you ain't got to listen. You don't have to listen if it got too raunchy for you. I see Lashana. Well, Lashana remembers those days. So it's no secret I have launched my own crypto platform, education platform called 3 Course Crypto. We had a soft launch, actually. It's not officially launched yet. My official launch will be sometime next year. But we have a soft launch because I got tired of waiting around for people asking me, Brandon, where can I go to get crypto education? And asking me 1,000,001 questions when I got the material. I've got crypto education material that I've made for 2 companies, KGX, Economics, and also Coinbit Pro, and my latest is the University of Nigeria. So I've got the content there. I said, let me go ahead and launch my own platform so that I can give it to the people. And this is not a network marketing company. It is not a MLM company. There's no recruiting involved. There's no compensation plan. There's no matrix, binary, unilevel, 1 up, 2 up, whatever you want. It's just a 1-tier referral program. So those people that's looking to make a little bit extra money, share the content with others, and have some referral income for you. Now, at the end of our crypto talk, I'm actually going to show off the platform so that you can see what it is. But I also realize that most people, when I do my crypto talks in the morning, I got to remember not everybody is in my position where I don't have a 9-to-5 job and I just wake up and do whatever I want when I feel like it. A lot of people are at work and they're not able to participate in the crypto talks, and maybe they can get on, see a recording of it when they get home. So for now, here's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be switching instead of doing the crypto talks first thing in the morning, and I was doing that because I start off my day learning. I'm going to now do it in the evening. So I'm going to do crypto talks now in the evening time, and then depending on how much information, and every now and then I might go ahead and do one in the morning as well. I'll do a quick short one because I got to get my learning in before, when I start my day. But I'm going to maintain to be consistent with doing one in the evening so we can have the most amount of people that really need this knowledge but they're either were in traffic or stuck or at work during the day, and they couldn't be on it until they get home. So that's why I'm flipping it up to give you guys that opportunity to get that education before you go to sleep. And it's going to be much, much needed. I mean, it is an understatement that you need to know this information. So let's go ahead and read the charts and go over a couple of articles. So first up, the coin market cap is at 343 billion. It is up 2.2% over the last 24 hours. Bitcoin dominance is falling. Now this is catching my attention. It's back in the 55% range. Now, I've got 3 criteria for a crypto bull run. Not a Bitcoin run, an entire crypto bull run. 3 criteria. Market cap needs to be over 300 billion. Bitcoin dominance needs to be below 50%, and Bitcoin needs to be above 10,000. Well, Bitcoin is above 10,000. Market cap is above 300 billion, but the dominance is still above 50%. Once I see this below 50%, then I'm ready to claim we're in a crypto bull run. And the only way that happens is when these other altcoins are now starting to really blow up by themselves and take some of that load off of Bitcoin's dominance. So you'll see Ethereum, you'll see Ripple. Chainlink has come out of nowhere this year to get the number 5 spot, but you'll see these other coins popping up. Say, well, Brandon, don't you think we've been in a bull run the last couple of months? No, we have not. We've been in an artificial DeFi run. The DeFi market is what has been pushing the entire crypto market up artificially, which means that once that craze fades out, the market's going to drop like a rock to get back to where it actually should be. And I believe the market should drop at least one more time, having a major drop one more time, then it can start to go to the rocket next year. So Bitcoin's at 10,359. It is up 0.8% the last 24 hours. I like this. Ethereum's up 3.9%. Tether's still in the red, so there's still more room to grow. The market's on an upward trend right now. How high up, we'll see. But it's maintaining that $10,000 support level. Best performers over the last 24 hours, Ampleforth, 32.6%. Golem, 20.5%. Yearn Finance, YFI is up 20%. Whoa. It went from $22,000 to $33,000 in a short period of time, 24 hours, up 20%. Loopring is up 16.9%. IOST is up 16.8%. Celsius Network, 13.9%. Any top coin? No, just YFI. Now, we have already discussed how I feel about the DeFi coins and my hesitation to be jumping in that market like everybody else. But look at the market trend here of the graphs for all of them. Sky high. All right, worst performance of the last 24 hours is sushi. Didn't we just talk about sushi? One of the experts said that sushi should be one of the coins that you hold for long term. So sushi is up down 17%. It is down 50% over the last 7 days. That's exactly why. That's exactly why. I just talked about that the other day about the DeFi coins and sushi and whatnot. Dropped 50% in the last 7 days. Serum, 7%. Kusama, so not that much bad. Compound, Polkadot. All right, so let's look at some articles. I need to refresh these. Let's see. How decentralized identity platform could transform driving forever. I got this one from my cousin. I am proud of her. I'm seeing, like I said, she's finding this stuff before me. She's going to end up being my go-to source for crypto news of the day. How a decentralized identity platform could transform driving forever. An open source blockchain has broadened its decentralized identity partner base in a move that could bring trust to the DeFi sector and automotive industries. What are they talking about here? Ontology. Hey, Internet of Things. I'm going to be very big on that this year, the rest of this year. An open source blockchain specializing in digital identity and data has held a live Ask Me Anything session with Cointelegraph. Eric Pinos, Ontology's America's ecosystem lead, said the company is constantly making upgrades to its protocol, meaning big improvements have been made since it was initially released in 2017. Our virtual machine can handle a lot more complex transactions, and at the same time, and a lot more complexity in what developers can build, Pinos note. We've always been making improvements to the core protocol, but we're also focused on a lot on smart contracts and tools that are built on top of it. All right, a flagship product. One such tool that has been developed in-house is ONTID. ONTID. V-code? The self-sovereign ID? A decentralized identity framework. As the global economy continues to hinge upon data, with some of the world's biggest tech companies suffering high-profile breaches, Ontology says it has never been more important for consumers to protect their data properly. That is true. What's going on, Court from Guyana? Yeah, we still got to talk. I know you wanted to know how we can bring some crypto education to Guyana. ONTID uses blockchain and cryptographic technology to identify and connect identities and assets. And according to the company, its single sign-on approach offers a compelling alternative to the antiquated landscape we see at present, where usernames and passwords are used to access online services. The status quo is bad for three reasons, Ontology says. One, user data ends up being stored on a web application server. Two, this means users need to remember an endless range of username and password combinations. Yep. Three, this creates a temptation to use simple passwords so they don't forget them. Yep. And I'm looking right at you guys, baby boomers. And combined with lax security measures from tech companies, breaches subsequently become more likely. Okay, so what's your solution? ONTID can be used as a unified account and helps users to keep data in their own hand. How? I'm curious on that. Other applications include issuing graduation certificates and academic transcripts, meaning credentials are easier to verify. That's nice. This also creates an added layer of privacy, as graduates can prove they meet criteria without having to reveal the exact grades earned. Without having to reveal the exact grades earned. I'm thinking, okay, I graduated from Morehouse College with the BS in political science. And when going for a job, did jobs also want to know your GPA? I don't remember. All they need to know, did I graduate, yes or no? And then they can find, do their own research on the school. That's interesting. I got to keep that one in mind there. So they don't have to reveal the exact grades earned. Well, Donald Trump should love that one. I told you guys I get a little bit more antsy in the late night crypto talks. A little bit more bold. Now, I promise I will stay away from politics and religion. I will always try and attempt to remain neutral as best I can. There's people who love Donald Trump who listen to me. There's people who hate Donald Trump that listen to me. And I want to make sure that you guys feel you're in a safe space and not on the defensive. So anyways, according to the team, one application for ONTID involves building trust in the automotive industry and transforming life for drivers forever. A recent video, Drive with Ontology, showed how ONTID could one day be used to unlock cars and securely record driver data. An app would enable vehicle sharing between ONT users. Vehicle sharing. See, then we talk about that. The Internet of Things, the smart cars, smart cities, smart devices, being able to talk to each other. So sharing between ONT users allow insurance claims after accidents to be settled via smart contracts, and even enable motorists to pay for road permits, which give them a higher priority over other drivers. Yeah. An expanding network. Ontology allows developers to build on top of its blockchain, and the company has been cultivating and expanding a decentralized identity partner network. Tech integrations with Ethereum, Near, Binance Smart Chain, Celo, Klaton, and Tron have all been unveiled, broadening the scope for collaboration considerably. The company's founder, Li Jun, said, with these new integrations, our tailored decentralized identity solutions now offer a higher degree of chain interoperability, greatly elevating the status of our offerings within the industry. Today's announcement also illustrates our advanced capabilities pertaining to digital identity and data management, while paving new ways for Ontology's DEID solutions to be used across a variety of different application scenarios. Cross-chain functionality is a priority for Ontology, which wants its DID framework to be available on any chain. In time, the company also wants to offer unique application scenarios for the bustling decentralized finance sector through its O-Score product, boosting the development of credit-based DeFi initiatives. For example, Wing was the first credit-based cross-chain DeFi platform built on Ontology. All right, I see something else that's about to go down. In the DeFi space, the craze that's happened this year, which is like the ICOs of 2017, it was all about using Ethereum. And everybody, oh, we're going to get money on Ethereum and not Bitcoin. And I said back then that has a half-life to it, or a shelf life to it. Now the new craze is they're moving from Ethereum onto Tron. Next, they're going to move from Tron onto Ontology. Watch. We'll see how that goes. Okay, next up. Use of Bitcoin and crypto for money laundering is minuscule compared to cash, report shows. Somebody sent me this, and I can't remember who sent me this yesterday. But he sent it to me and said, Brandon, you've been saying this from day one, and he's right. Back in 2017, I was saying, when all the critics of crypto, the banks, the governments, crypto haters, people who didn't understand what Bitcoin was, Peter Schiff, all them clowns, they all would say Bitcoin is being used for criminal activity. And I always countered it with facts. That's factually not true. In fact, there was one bank branch in Germany that did more in fraudulent money laundering than the entire cryptocurrency account, period. The entire market cap. One branch did more in money laundering. That's a smoke screen for the uneducated and uninformed. Again, this is why I got to go back to education is everything, so that you can see through the BS that people send out to you. Here we are 3 years later, and now it took them this long to verify what the facts already were. Use of Bitcoin and crypto for money laundering is minuscule compared to cash. I mean, think about this. Criminals are not, they're not running around trying to cross the border with Bitcoin flash drives. I know it may sound cool and sexy in the movies because you're starting to hear them say that. Hey guys, if you want to, like I was watching P-Valley the other day, and which maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and one of the strippers was sharing with the other stripper, hey, this is late night crypto talk, so I go there. So anyways, one of the strippers was talking about how to launder this money. And she said, you use offshore accounts and you use Bitcoin. You remember back in the day, and I don't know if anybody has fulfilled my request. because I had a request back in the day, and COVID right now is not permitting me to go out and for research purposes to see if this is really the case. But in Vegas, I read some articles that the strippers, the prostitutes, the bunny ranches out there are now going more sophisticated, and they're putting Bitcoin ATM machines in their establishments, and they are accepting Bitcoin now for their services. So I remember asking that question back in the day, if anybody has done any research in this field just to see, I mean, how does this work? Because the article I remember reading, they were saying that, well, the question I asked was, if you're in a strip club and, you know, everybody's tossing money and everything, but if they're accepting Bitcoin, what are you doing? Are you waving the phone around? Are you scanning? They said, well, they've got QR code tattoos. So you just take your phone and you scan the tattoo, and you're able to pay her like that. So my question was, where are those tattoos? I'm just asking, where would a stripper put her QR code Bitcoin tattoo? I'm just saying. And I don't think we've ever had that question answered just yet. But anyways, it is not, cash is still the best way to launder and move money around. Physical cash. It can't be frozen in a bank account somewhere. You know, so Shane's right. We never found that out. I mean, like I said, research purposes only. Next time I go to Vegas, I might have to do some reporting. All right, so most cyber criminals involved in money laundering activities would much rather use cash than Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, according to a new report. Money laundering activities by cyber criminals remain a grave global threat, causing a sizable dent on the global economy, according to a new research report written by British defense and aerospace company Bay Systems on behalf of the global financial messaging services provider SWIFT. And I said that too. If you're saying you can't use crypto because people are using it for criminal activities, then that means that money should be illegal as well, because people are using cash for criminal activities, right? So that argument doesn't work. Wait. Some people have done this. Mark, you said when you were in Vegas, you asked that? So it's on the forearm, but the girl's choice on where to put it. Huh. Rick, I had to do this during the first NFL game. Don't worry, I'll be doing these more in the evening times. Was only one club at the time, and it has not spread. You know what else? I would say, for social distancing purposes, that it would be safe to use crypto in the late night activities in Vegas. I mean, you're not supposed to touch and stuff, right? So it would make sense. And they're saying, well, if you're handing physical money, then, you know, it could spread COVID and stuff like that. Yeah, use your phone, wave it around. Forearm, thigh, you know. All right. The activities of all cyber criminals, whether working individually, as part of a small gang, as organized crime groups, or even for a nation state, have resulted in annual total cybercrime revenue estimated at $1.5 trillion. $1.5 trillion. The entire coin market cap ain't 1.5 trillion. I'll show you what it is. It's 343 billion. Nowhere even close to that. But contrary to fears that cryptocurrencies are an easier way for organized crime groups to move and liquidate stolen funds, Swift says the role of cryptocurrencies is minuscule compared to cash. Identified cases of laundering through cryptocurrencies remain relatively small compared to the volumes of cash laundered through traditional methods. Despite the minimal role of cryptocurrencies in money laundering, there are still concerns that the developing privacy-centric features of some cryptocurrencies could still pose a threat. The raft of alternative cryptocurrencies that offer greater anonymity, as well as services like mixers and tumblers that help obscure the source of funds by blending potentially identifiable cryptocurrency funds with large amounts of other funds, could boost the appeal of cryptocurrencies for nefarious purposes. SWIFT singled out one major North Korean cybercrime group, the Lazarus Group. In June 2018, the group orchestrated a massive cyber attack and made off with $30 million worth of crypto assets. In addition, Lazarus moved 2,000 Bitcoin to a cryptocurrency exchange for over a 4-day stretch, which involved 68 transactions. Wow. All right. Telling me news that I knew about criminal activity in Bitcoin. It is minuscule. Well, it says those tats were the rub-on, wash-off. Yeah, it was. I don't think they're getting permanent tats, but they're in a strip club dancing and all that. That can get real sweaty real quick. All right, Adam Curry tells Joe Rogan. A little birdie told me that, by the way. I'm not saying any firsthand knowledge. Adam Curry tells Joe Rogan, you're going to need Bitcoin. Interesting. Podcaster, announcer, and entrepreneur Adam Curry says everyone should have Bitcoin in their portfolio. In a new interview with Joe Rogan, Curry says the top cryptocurrency offers a form of insurance against a global calamity. This is why Silicon Valley is competing with the U.S. Federal Reserve to be a bank. Everybody wants to be your bank. Oh, wait. Let me read it the way he's saying it. Everybody wants to be your bank, baby, because that's when they control you. That's also when you get loans at negative interest rates, so they actually pay you to take the loan, with which you can pay off your student loan. You wanted universal basic income, here it comes. And by the way, it's going to work. But let me tell you, the apocalypse is coming, and you're going to need the Bitcoin, at least one. Whoa. What have I been saying? You need to have and own at least one Bitcoin. If anything you do, own at least one and stash it away. Curry says his outlook has changed with the recent Fed policy. No, I was very anti-Bitcoin until I sold a crap load of them at like $900, and I could have made a lot of money. That's what happened to me. I sold at 780 something bucks. I got them for nothing. People just gave them to me at the beginning for nothing, and I denied it. As for whether Bitcoin is secure and stable, Curry says it's the only currency that can't be manipulated. I don't own altcoins and all that stuff. 10 years of data have shown that Bitcoin really is the one and only that you can trust. The way I see it is that's the only one that you cannot manipulate, and all the other coins are based off of it. That is true. The US dollar, back to my $5,000 truck in the 70s, $50,000 now. That US dollar has diminished by 10% because they've been printing more and more money. He's right. I got to save this article for the quotes. I like that. All right, last article up, and then I'm going to show off our platform. Bitcoin adoption is booming in Africa, and here's why. Bitcoin is booming in Africa as small business owners and migrant workers turn to the flagship cryptocurrency for speed and convenience in sending payments and remittances. Data from blockchain research firm Chainalysis reveals that the monthly BTC transfers to and from Africa, worth less than $10,000, amounted to $316 million in June, marking an increase of more than 55% in just 1 year. The number of monthly cryptocurrency transfers also jumped by nearly half. Now do you see why? universities in Africa is asking me for my crypto education right now? 50% in just 1 year. The $10,000 threshold represents transactions made by small businesses and individuals rather than traders. Citing information gathered from 20 Bitcoin users based in Africa and 5 cryptocurrency exchanges, Reuters reports that the cryptocurrency boom in the region is driven by young and tech-savvy users who are quickly adapting to Bitcoin in a complex bureaucratic framework that restricts money transfers. I mean, I've been doing business in my direct selling career with like Nigeria, for example, for years, and it is always a nightmare. If you are trying to run a company and you've got commissions, and in Nigeria with the Naira, they, depending on the government at the time or whatever law they pass, they put so many fees and restrictions on how much money can leave the country, how much money can enter the country, products, goods, and services coming in and out, and paying commissions to members that live in Nigeria. For example, there was one time, if somebody earned $50, by the time we got it to them, it was only worth $5. So it wasn't even worth going through that. Then if we wanted to do business in the country, we would need to have set up a local business bank account, at least $250,000. We would then need to have a physical address in the country. Then we would need to have somebody that's a Nigerian citizen and put them on the book of business for your business, on the ownership, and they have access to the bank account. So now you've got to trust that whoever you choose is not going to run off with all the funds. And you have to trust that that individual, because not everybody has bank accounts, is going to disperse the funds to the villages and wherever it needs to go. And a lot of times they say, well, just send one major wire transfer to one individual or group, and then we will disperse it to whoever it needs to be. And I can't tell you how many times I've seen and heard and witnessed them run off with the money. Somebody gets a $300,000 wire transfer, and next thing you know, they disappear. And that's happened. But when you deal with cryptocurrency now, you don't need to go through all of that. And it is instant, getting paid instantly. By the way, our referral program pays out daily. You don't have to wait a week, a month, or 2 months, none of that crap. All right, so citing information gathered from 20 Bitcoin users based in Africa and 5 cryptocurrency exchanges, Reuters reports that the cryptocurrency boom in the region is driven by young and tech-savvy users who are quickly adapting to Bitcoin in a complex bureaucratic framework that restricts money transfers. Speaking to Reuters, Franklin Kihiu, a crypto broker in Nairobi, Kenya, says, people are very adoptive of any technology that will make their life easier. Kihiu identifies a restrictive environment as one of the reasons for adopting Bitcoin. In most African countries, there are lots of government restrictions that Bitcoin takes away. The difficulty in getting the US dollars also prompts businesses to turn to Bitcoin. The Nigerian Naira has seen significant devaluation because of low crude prices and the COVID-19 pandemic. As a result of weakening local currencies, importers have to pay more to buy US dollars. So they seek ways to purchase goods from overseas without having to use the de facto currency for international trade. Wow. That's going to be the entire continent. And in fact, that's going to end up being the entire world. All right, that is it for Crypto Talk. Let's move on to crypto education. This is what we launched or soft launched the other day. You can go to 3coursecrypto.com. Let me show you what we got here. Online education for the new digital economy, cryptocurrency education courses. See here. Learn at your own pace. We're having a problem with the audio on this. I don't know if we've got that fixed yet. No, that one's not fixed yet. So learn at your own pace. Our cryptocurrency education course is an online audio and video learning program that consists of 3 courses and 45 video modules, covering both background and application of the blockchain industry. And also, we're going to be adding on here a section where we're going to have some free courses, some free content videos, so that you kind of get a taste of what our course is going to offer you. Online courses. Our mission is to teach the basics and fundamentals of the history of the blockchain, its applicable use cases, and how this will grow and prosper in the future. Our final course will be focusing on how to trade within the cryptocurrency space and learn a skill that benefits you for the rest of your career. Why you should get in now? Well, let me actually play this video. I think I know this one plays.
Hello, everybody, and congratulations. Congratulations on taking your first step into the cryptocurrency world. Now, I know it may seem overwhelming. Everywhere you look, on social media, on the news, maybe friends and family, maybe you just driving down the street and you might see a Bitcoin ATM. You're starting to hear about this all over the place. And you might be asking yourself, what is this? How is it going to impact my life? And is it something that I should take a serious look at? The answer is yes to everything. This is going to impact your life. This is going to something that you should look into. But more importantly, this is something that you can profit from. We're talking about the greatest technology to hit the world since the internet is the blockchain technology. Now, you might be familiar with just the word Bitcoin. That's all right. Bitcoin is just one current crypto in the entire cryptocurrency market. There's hundreds of them, but Bitcoin is the biggest. But this is something that's going to happen whether we like it or not. So the question is, how can you get involved? We're here to show you how you can get involved. It's 3 basic steps. The first thing that we want you to do is to get educated. You got to get educated on what this is about. The schools aren't teaching it right now, and you're only hearing it from word of mouth. So we have a software program in place that's going to teach you in a structured environment so you don't have to go to school. Schools aren't even teaching this right now, to learn about cryptocurrency. That's the first step. The second thing we're going to teach you how to do is to set up your Bitcoin wallet. Set up your Bitcoin wallet. Once you've got your Bitcoin wallet set up, you've already registered for the education. The last step we're going to teach you how to do is how to earn daily on your money. How would you like that? To earn daily on your money. So even though you are just hearing about this, you want to know what more about cryptocurrency, we're going to show you how to earn money while you learn. So from 24 hours from starting right now, you're going to start to earn money every single day in this market. So now you feel empowered, now you're engaged, now you're part of it, but most importantly, you're also getting paid. And we call it micro payments at the beginning. And then you grow.
I know. I keep forgetting to unmute myself. This course is designed to be the only cryptocurrency hub you will need to learn all the basics of what cryptocurrency is all about. Blockchain technology will disrupt every single industry on the planet. Cryptocurrency represents the greatest economic shift in wealth in the history of the world. Our goal is to introduce you to this industry so that you can be proficient in the new digital economy. Don't stay behind. With each industry adapting and adding blockchain technology, it is important that you know the basics and have a clear understanding of the language and uses of technology for the future. The applicable uses are unlimited, from medical, agricultural, political, and even distribution of resources around the world. What you'll learn with my courses, I share exactly what has helped me live a life of financial freedom, which I have shared with thousands of students around the world. So we've got 3 courses: Bitcoin 101, Crypto Advanced, How to Trade Bitcoin and Cryptocurrency. So for people that ask, how is this different from what you have provided in the past, especially with other companies, KGX and Coinbit Pro. Bitcoin 101 is basically almost the same. There's no, you can't change that up. I mean, it's the history of Bitcoin. It is what it is. But where things do change is the crypto advanced. I went due and I had to redo a lot of different videos and add on because even KGX did not have all. I think they had maybe 27 or so of my videos. And those were Bitcoin 101, Crypto Intermediate, and Crypto Advanced. So here we've got Bitcoin 101, Crypto Advanced is a little different, and then how to trade Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, which KGX and the older ones did not have. So we're having a focus on, and the whole point is giving you enough information so that you know the basics about what Bitcoin is, and then how to apply it and make it work for you. So instead of trying to create a company that says, we're going to build a network marketing company where you're going to make money off of recruiting. The product is so-called education, but that's not really where you make your money. It's going to be on how many people you recruit. I mean, you see that a lot in the Forex space, where there's monthly auto ships that you've got to be a part of, and everybody's making their money off of that and not actually applying what they're learning. That's not my intention here. This, like I said, this is not network marketing. This is not recruiting. My goal is for you to learn this information and then apply it. And I'm going to show you where you can apply it, that now in your own hands, you can generate an income from what you've learned. That is the point of this and how this is working. And that's what how to trade Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is about. And Crypto Advanced is showing you different strategies on where you can start to put your money into. And let's see, learn. That's why we have our motto is learn to earn crypto. I don't buy Bitcoin. I haven't bought Bitcoin since 2016. I earn Bitcoin. So we've got our 3 courses, Bitcoin 101, Crypto Advanced, and how to trade Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies is $200 each. Or you can get the bundle for $500. Now, I've been giving away crypto content away for free for 3 years now. So if you've been appreciating any of that, then do me a favor and get our crypto content. Get our bundled courses. Once you have it, you have it. There is no monthly auto ship. It's yours after that point. Then we also have, I'll wait till I get to the referral. Let me show more of the courses again. So Bitcoin 101, what is it? This course is designed to take you through the history of Bitcoin and blockchain technology. Each video is designed to take you through a step-by-step process to know the fundamentals of the technology and how it works. Once you have completed this course, you will have a more than a basic functioning understanding of blockchain, how to purchase Bitcoin, and how to use it. And when you click on View Details, you'll have a list of all the courses and how long each course is. How many minutes on every single course. Then let's go back. Let's look at Crypto Advanced. This course is designed for those who have gone through the Bitcoin 101 course or have some basic understanding of Bitcoin, its function, and how it works. We will dive deeper into the functional workings of cryptocurrencies and blockchain projects. You will be introduced to the other top coins besides Bitcoin on the market and learn about the economic ecosystem of cryptocurrencies. By the time you finish this course, you will have a clear understanding of crypto economics, the functioning roles of crypto, and how to understand the charts. You will be ready to engage in the cryptocurrency space. What do I do when I do a crypto talk every day? The first thing I do is I read this chart. The first thing I do. I do it at least 3 times a day. When I wake up, in the afternoon, and before I go to sleep. And then view more details. You've got all the videos, what they are. There's a short description of every single video and how long it is. I mean, this whole course is 2 hours and 8 minutes. So this is not designed for you to sit down and in one sitting go through the whole thing. In fact, I don't recommend that because this is information you want to retain. These courses are also designed that you got to go back. You want to watch these things over and over again. When I have my full launch, we will have tests that's going to be on these so that once you complete one course, you take the test and then it will allow you to unlock and go to the next course, and you'll get a certificate for completing these courses. That's not here in the soft launch. That's just here, when we have our major launch. And then we've got how to trade Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And this is priceless right here because I actually show you live how to do certain things. So by this point, you have an advanced understanding of the history of the blockchain technology and the cryptocurrency space. You are ready to engage and build your portfolio. There is no one strategy that fits them all. This course will share multiple strategies and opportunities so that you will have the confidence and skills in this space to earn a profit. There are 4 simple rules you should follow to make sure you trade safely and security. Now, by this time, you guys should know what those 4 rules are, right? Rule number 1, education is key. Education is everything. Rule number 2, never invest money you cannot afford to lose. Rule number 3, always get your return on investment back as fast as possible. And rule number 4, where do you see yourself in 3 months, 6 months, a year from now? What are you willing to do to make that happen? Make a decision, find a vehicle, stay focused, do not get distracted. Now, following these rules is not going to guarantee you success, but it will at least limit your risk. And make no mistake, this is a volatile space. This is risky. You will, at some point, the only guarantee I can give you is that you will lose money somewhere along the way. I just don't know when, where, or how much, but you will. But because of your education, you're going to win far more than you lose. That's the only guarantee I can give you, is that you will lose. See, I am not a hype guy. I'm not out there, oh, join me and then you're going to make, 1 to 2% a day on your money guaranteed. I'm not that. I tell you, I keep it I keep it real. Tell you like it is. So with this advanced course, and I even got the 4 keys right there. Making money with Bitcoin. What is trading? What are whales and how do they affect the cryptocurrencies? Understanding trading candlesticks, Bollinger Bands, crypto investment strategy by the dip, a breakdown of the pump and dump, rules and risks of trading, 5 ways to fund your blockchain project, how to trade on Bittrex, how to trade on Binance, read the charts. Oh, this one's very good here. Almost 30 minutes. Read the charts. Executing your first trade. That's very good. Crypto pairs. These 3 right here, I call these the money videos. Because once you get this skill set here, then you can basically be a walking ATM. Crypto trading strategies. There's not one strategy. So people say, well, I'm an expert, and my way is the best way. No, your way is what works for you. I used to day trade back in the day, and I made a lot of money doing it. But you know what happened? I was killing myself in the process. I wasn't having fun. I was having anxiety attacks. I couldn't think. I had my phone on me 24/7 looking at the charts. It was late at night. I would wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning because I know Asia is up and I want to see what's going on. And I'm talking about just $100 or $200. And I said, my aha moment came where I had a big trade going. And I was watching this thing for at least maybe 6 hours. And I had my stop losses and all that stuff in place. I went to the bathroom, less than 5 minutes, and I come back. And within 2 minutes, the market made a major boom and dive or explosion on me within 2 minutes when I was looking at the market about to go down. And I missed it because I was waiting to buy the dip. And all indicators showed that it was still going to go down a couple more 100 points. So I was trying to time it right so I can maximize my profit because I knew it would come back up. Instead of going down like it should have, all experts would have told you it was going to go down. Something happened in the world. I don't know what happened. A whale did something. I don't know. But the market went like that. And I missed out on all that. And I said, I can't do this strategy. So I developed other strategies that's better for me. Like I figured out how to read the charts and follow the bots and undercut them, meaning that whenever I see whatever their buy order is and their sell order is, I would undercut them because I know they're going to meet their marks And so I'm not going to get as much as they would, but at least I'm going to get something. And I don't even have to figure it out. But that's a whole nother strategy. You got to even know how to find the bots that's on there. So that is what our courses will give you. We also have a referral program. Our referral program works this way. And for now, I'm going to list that you need to make a purchase to get a referral bonus. If you refer somebody to our program and you haven't even purchased any of our products, then I will still give you a referral bonus. So if you're in a situation, say, Brandon, I'm in COVID right now, I don't have 200, I don't have 500, but I need the education. Well, if you refer others to it, I'll pay you. And then you can work your way up to getting the course yourself. So we'll have the referral bonus there for you. $50 for the $200 courses and $125 if you refer somebody that gets the $500 bundle. So this is live. You can come to the website, 3Course Crypto, opt in, get yourself the course. There's going to be, when I have the full launch, I will be moving. My crypto talks will now be for those that are members of our community because there's more that's coming from this. I have other ways of earning income, but I will not do business with people who are not educated. And if you go through my courses, I at least know you have that education, and I'm confident that I can share with you the other ways and sources that we're going to be able to generate revenue outside of whatever else you're doing. But you got to go through my course to be in our community to get that info. One of the big things we're going to be doing is I'm going to be adding to these courses. I've already thought about it. I haven't shared this with my partner yet, but I'm going to be probably creating an entire course on the Internet of Things. When I get some time, I'm probably going to chart it out. I may make 15 videos describing the Internet of Things, from the history of it to how you can take advantage of it financially and get positioned. So that's going to be a whole nother set, Internet of Things courses. And then I'm going to also be continuing to add crypto education because it never stops. But that's when we have our full launch. Right now, we're just in the soft launch phase, just to get it out there and get you guys your feet wet and get you guys educated. And let's put a little money in your pockets. Everybody needs crypto education. Even if you've been working with me for the last 2 or 3 years and you think you know everything, you got to get my course, especially if you're going to want to continue to work with me. I have a new rule now. People contact me all the time and want to ask me advice on crypto. I have a 2-question rule, and I'll give you 2 questions, and the third question you ask, my answer is going to be, here's my link for 3Course Crypto. Buy the courses. Doesn't mean I don't love you, but my time is valuable, and my time is not free. And this information can change your life, so you got to take it seriously. So I am putting a value on my worth. So if you want our time, get the course. If you want to work with us in the future with the stuff we have going on, get the course. If you say, I already know Bitcoin 101, great. Get Crypto Advanced or how to trade Bitcoin, cryptos. That's why we separated it up. We chopped it up. All right, everybody, that is it for Crypto Talk. I'm going to end by playing my video because I like this video. And I might expand on this one because I find myself wanting it to keep going. And I had made this just to be a promo. But I may make a larger version of this one because it's like a little movie. But thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for participating. And thank you for those of you who is already getting the crypto courses as a way of just saying thank you, Brandon, for all that you've been doing for all these years. But we're about to crank things up and take it to the next level. Here is this promo video. I will be back. I will not do late night talk tomorrow. The only one night I know I'm off is Friday. Friday night, I got Wingstop in my mouth and NBA playoffs and WWE wrestling, so that's not happening. But I will be doing it again on Saturday. I might do Crypto Talk tomorrow morning. I might do that. So with that, you guys, thank you for being here. If you're coming on late like Frank, you can go back and watch the recording from the beginning. God bless. Here's the video. Bye-bye.
Imagine a world where everybody is connected. Imagine a world where somebody in Japan can do a transaction with somebody in the United States without high banking fees. Imagine a world no longer ruled by greedy corporate banks. There's going to become a time when we think of central banks in the same way we think about calling an operator to talk to a friend on the phone. This weird, annoying entity that came between us and the things we actually wanted. You aren't going to drown in fees anymore. You aren't going to borrow money from a bank. You aren't going to fight a half a dozen middlemen. It'll just be you and your money anywhere on earth. And once this happens, cryptocurrency could very well make the US dollar obsolete. Once people understand how easy this is and get used to it, the demand for legacy money controlled by a government and bank is going to plummet like a rock. Welcome to the world of cryptocurrency.